Welcome to the Gamescape, everybody. My name is Jarek, and today we are back in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This is episode 130 of our playthrough. And in our previous episode, we did a bit of exploring around the Battle Bliss barracks, where Ermanglith holds all of his prized fighters. We ran into Atslum again and found out that how she keeps coming back. She's actually three people all at once, some sort of a fey creature that's sort of a triune. And as long as one of them is alive, they'll reform every morning. And so we asked if she'd be interested in helping get rid of Galderfang, and she was intrigued and agreed to help. We also found another fighter called the Dire One, and after a little bit of talking and looking around, we noticed that it was Trevor, Sociel's brother. He's in very bad shape, but Sociel is going to want to save him, so we'll have to return to the Nexus and let him know we found him. We didn't have the option to take him out with us yet, but we do have a mission about doing that, so we'll probably have to go get Sociel and come back. Finally, we did find Galderfang's quarters, and the succubi we had hired were there taking care of him. We spoke to the leader of the three succubi and asked her to make sure that he was good and tired before the upcoming fight. She said they'd do their best to wear him out. After that, the fight itself came, and true to his word, Zeklex had managed to sneak in the rest of the party, so we were fighting at mostly full strength. They hadn't rested since our last match, so they were down some spells and such, but mostly everyone was in good shape. We ended up fighting several matches before we actually faced off against Galderfang himself. It was a good fight overall, but we did emerge victorious in the end. And then things went a little differently than what I was expecting. Zeklex got Ermanglith down as planned and had him at his mercy, but then he told us we should have the honor of killing him. Well, that wasn't the deal. We were supposed to distract Galderfang while Zeklex killed Ermanglith. Anyway, I told him to, take care of it or work it out, assuming he'd just go ahead and kill Ermanglith since he had him at his mercy, like I said. But that's not what happened. He acted all surprised, and then Ermanglith stabbed him with a dagger and killed him when he was distracted. I did go back later and try to kill Ermanglith too, but he just vanished when I attacked. In retrospect, I probably should have just attacked Ermanglith when Zeklex told me I could do that, but, I'm not going to lose any sleep over the, couple of demons in the abyss. Valric is free of the arena, and that is what matters. So today we are going to go ahead and see about finding the gang that is messing with Chivarro's girls. Sorry. Promise of friendship and exchange. Mentioned that the thugs can be found in the lair located in the lower city, a place called the Rotten Guttery. All right, so we need to find this Rotten Guttery. I don't remember seeing it so far. I don't think it's on our map anywhere. We've got 3 for the Bad Luck Tavern here. This is the Nexus. This is the Monagos hideout. That's the gate to the middle city, obviously right next to the arena right now. There's a portal, so I don't know. We're going to have to go search. Let's look down here first, I think. And then we'll... that's what I wanted. There we go. We'll come down here first, and we'll see kind of what's down here. It might be even here. So let's take a look at that. Our guys are still hasted, so they're moving really fast. Oh, well, we got some demons and stuff here. Babao says, ouch. All right, guys, that's enough. I get it. It won't happen again. Just not my eyes, not my eyes. Clavicus says, move your hand, scum, or we'll break the other one too. I said move it. A group of demons laughing with glee is kicking a skinny Babao curled up on the ground. Not your eyes? Fine, then your belly. Have some of this. And Ember's running in. She says, what are you doing? You're hurting him. Amber dashes toward the demon laid out on the ground, shielding him from the blows. Stop! Why are you doing this to him? Huh? Who's that? The demons goggle at the girl. I'm just a mortal, weak and silly. Compared to you, I'm a mayfly. One moment I'm here, next I'm gone. But you'd better listen to what I tell you, because I've lived more than you have. That's a little bit brave. All right, so we got some choices here. We'll back her up. Listen to her carefully. This might be the most important thing you hear your entire lives. Yeah, right. We've always dreamed of listening to what a charred piece of meat has to say. The demon draws close to the girl and looks her over with contempt. What's with all the riddles? What do you mean you've lived more than us? It's very simple. I haven't lived very long, but I have friends. Those I can protect. Those who are glad to see me. There are many sad things, but I still know what happiness is. But you? Beating, biting, fearing, hating each other. Are you really happy? And if you aren't, is this any kind of life? So yeah, I've lived a lot. But you've spent centuries and centuries without really living. Bah! This mortal brat is a lump of meat is going to teach... This lump of meat is going to preach it to us. The demon gives a predatory sniff, bends down and shows off his mouth filled with sharp teeth. You know what makes me happy? Gobbling up tasty pieces of meat like you. Ember looks at him serenely. She reaches out and strokes his horned head with her burned palm. Poor thing, you're so hurt and scared all the time. You feel a bit better for a while when you torture others and forget about your suffering. But is that really happiness? The demon recoils from her touch. There's a combination of surprise and terror on this fearsome face. Are you crazy or something? The demons stand around Ember. Their faces show caution and rapacious interest. It's clear that they are slightly afraid of the strange girl who shows no fear, but at the same time they see no obvious threat. We'll back her up. Ember, this demon is wounded. Words are all well and good, but let's help him. Oh, you're right. How embarrassing. There, Ember whispers a spell and the demon's wounds heal. The Babao jumps up and runs away from Ember and the demons who are beating him. Screw you! I owe you nothing! Of course you don't, Ember smiles serenely. I helped you for no reason, just because I wanted to. I hope you're alright. I hope you'll be alright. Ha! For no reason? You're stupid! No one does anything without a reason. She's a witch. Probably wants to sell us something. Some magical potions or herbs. Come on, show us what you have. What? No, I'm not selling anything. I just wanted to tell you how much you're missing. I mean, you're free. Freer than anyone in the world. But you use this freedom to make life miserable for yourself and everyone else. Just think how much happier you could be. Ember keeps preaching. The demons listen, occasionally interrupting with laughter and obscene jokes. Finally, they grow bored and walk away. They left. Do you think they understood anything? Well, if anyone in the world can convince the demon to repent, it's you. Thank you, but it's not about me. There's kindness in every creature, even demons. They just forgot about it for some reason. You know, I was thinking. I tried sending prayers to the demon lords, and I tried talking to demons in the street. But one of the demon lords lives right here in the city, Nocticula, right? What if I try to talk to her? Not through prayer, but in person. You're going to meet her sooner or later, aren't you? Please take me with you. I'm sure if we meet face to face, like you and I are talking right now, I'll be able to convince her to stop being so mean. You'll take me to her, promise? Well, yeah, I suspect you'll be with us when we go see her. Because that is Amber's pretty much a permanent fixture in this party. Is anything around here? There's a climb to the rooftop up here. We've got a DC 32 athletics. I think we can probably make that. Okay, got a chest here. And we'll use the lockpick. We have a few. Probably didn't need it.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Got a new cloak. Looks like another skinned cloak. Let's have a look. Oops. Newest to oldest, Jarek. There we go. Librarian's cloak. The cloak grants its wearer plus 10 competence bonus on used magic device skill. Also increases the effective caster level by 4 when using scrolls. Okay. I don't think we can do anything else up here. Don't see anything happening when we turn. So let's get back down. DC mobility 25. We should be able to make that.
The mongrel did it.
Thanks, Lan. Okay, well, it's not here. So it must be down here somewhere. We need to get back down to this level. We could go through. You know what? Fastest way down there is probably going to be. It's probably going to be through the tavern. There's probably another way, but I don't remember what it is. So we'll just use the tavern as a walkway. One thing we could do. Nah. You know what? Let's just keep going. All right. Well, it's the tavern. Is this it? Oh, here we go. Rotten Guttery. All right. So let's, we are expecting trouble here. So let's go ahead and buff up the party and make sure everybody's good.
Never cease.
Okay, 1 minute per level there. You got your mage armor. They're both down wisdom. Might have to do something about that.
This war must
She's
end.
got her mage armor.
Doubt is the heart's
You have
greatest challenge.
bark skin going. You do for 2 hours yet.
I will help where I
Sela,
can.
you've got not much left here, it looks like. This one is Aura of Greater Courage. 10 minutes per level. I mean, you might as well cast that. Alright, and then I'm going to have, I think Valric has Restore. Because those are permanent levels, I believe. Let's double check, though.
I'm prepared.
So yeah, so Wisdom Drain permanent, yep. And then how much is it? 5 levels? Okay. And then
You
also
are my favorite
Eugenio
egg.
has some Wisdom Drain, 5 levels as well. So we can get one taken care of anyway. They're permanent levels, so a regular restoration, a lesser restoration spell isn't going to do it. But Valric's got one. I think he's got one. Regular restore, he does. So we're going to have Arushale get fixed up here. Okay. And then does a heal
Trust in
spell.
yourself.
Does heal get rid of levels? Does not remove negative levels or restore permanently drained ability score points. Okay, so that's not going to work. I think that's the only regular. Let's see, that was what level? That was level 5? 4. Level 4. I don't
Yes?
think she's got restoration. No, she doesn't. Who else might? Sela,
A bright
maybe.
future awaits us.
Nope. She's got... Nope. Okay, so I think that's the only one we have. We probably have a scroll. Let's check that. I bet you we have a restoration scroll. Yeah, let's reorganize this back into type. Then in order. Get down to the R's. In fact, I think these are those. There's heal. Remove. Restoration. We have one. Well, we'll do that. Okay, so she's all good. And I think we're good for that. Everybody's good. I'm going to have
I'm
you...
always open to ideas.
We have what, one haste left? Let's wait till we see what's going on in here before we use that. Oh, right into a fight. Okay. Wow. Wow. So these are not demons, though. Interesting. Knocked him down. Okay, Lan, why don't you... Who else do we got? Torlek. They're apparently their leader. They have a caster. Let's get the caster before he starts messing everything up. I want you to not have point blank on, though. So I would rather you just shot.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Well, finally moved his meter a little bit there. Okay, Ruchle, you also turn that off and shoot him as well.
I will resist.
Okay, he just healed himself, I guess. Well, at least he didn't do anything to us. Anyhow, what do you say we throw out one of these somewhere? He'd have to move forward just a hair. His will save is plus 26. That's pretty high. These guys are just 14s. He is 20. Boy, I don't think she can get him. 26 and her, she's at not much higher than 26. I think she's like 31 or something like that. So he only needs like a 5. So let's have her get like one of these guys here. That'll also bring out the Shadow Demon. Oh, you know, I should have done the haste. Probably would have been better. Well, I mean, I got the guy killed, but still. Okay, Nenio, I guess, gets another turn. Get everybody hasted up.
Into the fray.
I see something just hit over here, too. Thought I did. Oh, Valric's right here. Okay, Ember, why don't you send one of these through there? Or get up there and help. Okay, we got a secret door, I guess. Oh, there's our invisible guy. Phantasmal web. Okay, Trip is locked down. Lan isn't, though. Let's see if he can hit this guy at all.
You won't survive me.
Yeah, I got him once.
Prepare yourself.
There's a few hits. Okay, Nenio. Let's try your got him. Nice. Okay. Was that Sela's turn? What just happened there? Oh, Sellsword cast Heal Living. Channeled Heal Living. Okay, I gotcha.
The light take you. This will leave a bruise.
Sela's getting beat up pretty good here. Okay, Ember. Why don't you see if you can do anything to that caster? Okay, he's down. Lan, you finished the caster off.
Endure this. Did you see that?
All right, I guess we're done. A wounded soldier raises his arm with a plaintive shout. Don't kill me, I'll tell you everything. You finally have an opportunity to get a better look at your opponents. They're not demons, but visitors from other planes. Judging by their gear, they're experienced and highly paid mercenaries. All right, who are you? We're Torlek's crew. I mean, it's my crew. I'm Torlek. But here, we're called the Rotten Guttery Gang. It's a dumb name, but it helps us blend in with the demon rabble here. Keeps anyone from prying into our business. We're mercenaries who came to the Abyss on a job, but when we realized what Illusionera was like, we couldn't bloody believe it. There's so much gold to be made here. Demons are loose cannons. You can't trust them with the delicate or sensitive jobs. Even if they don't screw it up, they'll run their mouths about it. If someone needs a job done quietly or quickly and without fail, they come to us. Our specialties are disappearances, setups, and abductions. You aren't from here, obviously. Yeah, no, demons in our crew. It's a matter of principle. They're strong, sure, but crazy and unpredictable. There are a few times we'd nearly finished a job, neat and clean, and then everything went sideways because some horned freak wanted to have some fun. So why did you attack me? Chivarro, the Lilitu from 10,000 Lights, found us and paid us to take you out. She said she'd get you here and all we'd have to do is crack open your skull. But the bitch neglected to mention that you wouldn't go down easy. You've cracked more than a few skulls yourself, I can tell. Alright, so what about these succubi? Obviously they're not here. There are no succubi here. It was a trick, Chivarro's ruse to lure you here. We'd never kidnap those bitches. They'll screw your brains out, take your money, and call it a weekend well spent. All succubi should be drowned, is what I think. Alright, fine. Get lost. Without wasting time on thanks, the wounded mercenary leaps to his feet and with a cautious look at you, runs away. Except he's not leaving. Okay. Apparently it's thinking about letting him run away. Because I can scroll around, but I can't do anything. We'll give it a second here. No?
Desna, guide my hand.
Maybe we just have to finish the fight. All right.
I'll remove this obstacle.
She can't get there, so just set up. Hold up for a second.
No glory without risk.
There we go. Now is he going to run away? There, now he's going to run away. All right, now we're out of combat. Let's pick up what we can here. They got some stuff that'll sell. Got a new shield. Heavy shield. And then there's the barrel. And there's this box here. And we have a secret room.
Can't hide from me.
What can't hide? Oh, okay. Everybody just stop. Okay, I need you to disable this trap.
I finished here. Is there more?
Okay, I guess that's everything.
I'm trusting you.
Okay, there's another trap.
I sense
Another
something.
trap.
I finished here. Is there more?
Okay, I think that's it. Just take it all. We'll sort it all out later. Okay, I think that's everything. Don't see anything else. All right. So apparently, we have to have a little talk with Chivarro. However, we are in semi-rough shape. We're running lowish on resources, so I'm wondering if maybe we go back to the Nexus first, get some rest, and then we go pay a little visit to Chivarro. There's a portal right here inside the tavern, so we're just going to go in there. You know what? We might as well sell off some stuff too. You know what? Let's take a look and see what we just got, actually. I'll try to make this kind of quick, but I want to see what we just got. Newest oldest. All right. So we got a bow. It's a feral charge. Wielder of this +4 speed composite bow has an animal companion or similar creature. It is affected by a constant haste spell effect. That's interesting. It's +4. It's composite. That would be good for land, potentially. What do you have, land? What's your current bow? Yours is the +4 Deadeye. It's an axiomatic composite longbow. First round hit more than 30 feet away. The enemy suffers a -2 penalty to AC for 2 rounds. That's probably better, actually, because we're usually under haste anyway. Yeah, that's probably better. All right, fine. We just picked up some cloaks. We just picked up a scroll of Haze of Dreams. We just got a new headband of Inspired Wisdom, bunch of +1 protection rings, full plate, chain shirt, breastplate. Heavy shield is a +3. Got a warhammer, punching daggers, like crossbow, heavy crossbow +3. Nothing else about it, looks like. The Entomber is a warhammer. Whenever the wielder of this +4 warhammer successfully hits an enemy with a charge attack, the enemy must pass a fortitude saving throw DC 33 or be entrapped in stone until the end of the fight. While under this effect, the enemy becomes vulnerable to bludgeoning damage as well as slowed. That's pretty good if we had somebody who used warhammers. Warhammer confirms a critical hit. What happens? If this warhammer confirms a critical hit against an affected enemy, all enemies in a 30-foot area should pass the same check or be under the same effect. That's really like unlikely. Number one, it depends on charging, which in this game is super hit or miss whether you're able to do that or not. And then you need the crit afterwards, and yeah, it's kind of cool. It's going to sell for a lot more to us than what it's worth to us. Dagger +3, then we're back. There's a Librarian's Cloak, which we already looked at. A couple of Amulets of Mighty Fists, more protection rings, Resistance Cloak, new helmet. This is +5. Sorry, whenever the wearer of this helm receives healing, he also gains 5 temporary hit points for 1 round. That's not great. Belt of Physical Might, couple more +3 protection rings. Breastplate +4. That we might hold on to. Long Spear. Binding Wrath. Whenever it's +5. Anarchic Great Axe confirms a critical hit. It also deals normal weapon damage to all creatures in melee range, including the wielder and their allies. That doesn't seem very good. We picked this shield up in the Battle Bliss, I think. It's +4 heavy shield. Grants its wielder immunity to cold. And a +1 bonus to AC against medium and smaller creatures. It's a +4 shield. That might be better than what Sela has right now. What does she got right now? She's got this one, which is a +3 mithril heavy shield. Grants its wielder DR5 versus except against magic. It's base 4 armor class. This one over here was base 6, and then an extra +1 against medium and smaller creatures. That's probably better. We'll keep them both, but that seems better. Okay. Valric has the Hindering League collar. Can we get rid of that by chance? We can. Okay, good. So he needs his other half of the pair back, I guess. So let's go type ascending. Should be right here somewhere. Here we go. Other half the pair. All right. We have some belts here. Belt of Giant Strength +4. That could go to Sela for sure. I think she's got a 2 and 2 right now. Yeah, 2 strength, 2 con. I'd rather have 4 strength. Except that's 2 strength. Let's give her the 4 strength. There we go. That works. Her protection ring is just a +2. We can do better than that. If she's going to have a protection ring, might as well be a +3. Okay, so I think she's all set. Boots. Well, I can sort. Oh, here we go. Here's some boots. Wielder these adds their rank and athletic skill to the bonus to the damage roll and successful charge attack. Doesn't seem great. Claws of Sacred Beast, Twisted Temptation. Increase the save DC of all enchantment school spells. The wearer cast by 2. Yeah, she doesn't cast enchantment spells really that much. All right, so I think we're all set here. Let's go. I'm gonna come in here. We're gonna sell off a bunch of stuff that we don't need. Show me your wares. All right, first we're gonna sell all the junk. This we don't need. Banshee's Heart. It's a decent glaive, but it on a crit, it does damage to everyone around you, including allies. So I'm not particularly interested in that. We don't need these things. The bow, that's just a regular bow. We don't need the daggers. Don't need these. This bow is the entrapping longbow. +1 composite. We're not interested in a +1. Falchions we don't care about. That's the one that could be given to land. Let's hold on to... do we want it? It's a +4. So is the one he's got now. Oh, this is a short bow. Not a long bow. So it does a little less damage too. Yeah, let's just sell it. That dagger might have been... What was that? Gift of Blood. +3 cold iron dagger. Used in weird rituals. Still thirsty for blood. While the wielder of this dagger is in combat, each time someone dies, the dagger increases its potency. Wielder can use its power to make any spell empowered. As though using the empower spell feat, each use expends 1 potency. I mean, that's really good if we had somebody who used daggers and cast spells. Well, we do. Woljif does. Let's keep it. Heavy crossbows. Don't need that. Don't need that. Definitely don't need these things. What is this? That's a scimitar. Also scimitar? Yes. Scimitar. Another bow. Speed composite longbow. I think this is... We don't have a use for this one. We're keeping that. Don't need these. Keep both the shields. This is the Divine Protector she was using. This is that other shield that looked kind of interesting. I don't need any of this armor. And the rings I'm keeping. The belts. I don't need a +2 giant strength belt. Dex maybe we'll keep. Con. We don't need that. Physical might +4. +4 bonuses to strength and constitution. Well, that's something. He's got just strength, doesn't he? We'll give that to... Oh, cancel. Sorry. We'll give that to Valric. The boots and stuff, that's fine. What do we got? The +2 headbands we probably don't need. We'll keep the +4s. We don't need this for sure. This one was the one that gives us helm, electricity resistance. Yeah, that one's okay. If we run into the right enemy, it might be useful. Mighty Fists we don't need. Mighty Fists +3, maybe for one of the animals, I guess. I don't know. We don't need most of these. Cloak of Disguise we'll keep. Don't need the resistance cloaks for sure. This is a +4 and a +5. Maybe the animals, I don't know. Librarian's Cloak we'll keep. Skin Leather Cloak we'll keep. White Wind's Cloak. Damaged Coat can now only be worn as a cloak. Non-native aligned. Cloak is worn by a character with no levels in Duelist. Oh, this is the Duelist one. Yeah, we'll hold on to that too. These are archery bracers. They're worthless. All right, so I think that's about it, but that gives us 300,000. So we'll take that. All right, let's head back up to... Oh, no, we need the portal. And we want to go back to the Nexus. Woljif isn't looking at you. His tail twitches nervously from side to side. Chief, Woljif scratches at the back of his head, painstakingly choosing each word. I went someplace, you see. To an abandoned mansion. It's in the upper city, not far from Nocticulus Place. You can't miss it. What do you mean you went to an abandoned mansion? Well, I walked. Used my feet, you know. That's how people walk. Woljif shifts his feet back and forth like he's dancing on hot coals. I woke you up. We're not complete strangers, you know. I need this, Chief. I've been thinking a lot here. About myself and you and the Moon of the Abyss and... Yeah, all right, I'm lying. I didn't think. I tried not to think. Only the shadows started talking to me, even when I didn't want it to. Told me where to go and said I needed to come to terms with who I am. But maybe I don't want to understand. Maybe I'm better off being kept in the dark. Woljif takes a small breath. I already know who I am. I'm a poor thief and a loser, born at the wrong time in the wrong place to the wrong people. But I want to be stronger, you know? I'm used to this, to the moon of the abyss, and if it can give me even more, I'll take it. Otherwise, this Vodiel will keep bothering me till the end of my days, and everyone else will keep kicking me around. I know I'm kind of in your gang, I mean your party, and that helps things, but it can't keep going like this forever, you know? Everything's gonna fall apart someday, and the party will fall apart too. I need this power. Wait, your shadow speaking again? What did it tell you? Woljif takes a breath. Here in the abyss, the shadows become completely different. It crawls out when it wants. It makes sense when it talks. It says I got an inheritance, some power that can get rid of Vodiel once and for all. If I get it, I'll get it if I go to Gefeli's old mansion in the upper city. And there's riches in it too. I'd never turn down a chest of gold, you know. Can I speak to the shadow? Yeah, no problem. Woljif concentrates, trying to summon the shadow, but nothing happens. Nope, it's not working. It's like my shadow doesn't want to come out. Stubborn as a mule it's gotten, you know? Well, it could be dangerous. I'll go with. Woljif's head shoots up. What? Nah, Chief, this is my business. I'll figure it out myself. I just told you because I don't know why. I wanted to tell you. I already dragged you into a mess with Vodiel. Just think of it like an apology, you know? But no more. If you want to come congratulate me once I got the power, you should come. But I'll do it myself. I don't want to get used to always running off to someone as soon as I need help. It's not normal. Okay, well, friends don't abandon each other with difficult situations. I'll go with you. Friends, oh, come on. Woljif turns away in embarrassment, trying not to grin. You know, I don't believe in stuff like that. Come on, then, if you're so desperate, you can stand and watch. You can act like you're my bodyguard if you want. I don't mind. Okay, so there we go. Got a new Dark Moon Rising mission for Woljif. And we got to trudge up this really big hill. Actually, I don't have to. I can just hit the rest button. One thing before I do that. I think, yeah, we got some levels up that need to be done, and I probably need to sort spells and stuff like that too. So let's see, we're at about 40 minutes here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave it here, and I will get stuff rested up, and I'll get everybody sorted between episodes here. And then in the next episode, we will gather the party up, and we will go have that little chat with Chivarro. So I think this is a good stopping place. So if you've enjoyed it, do me a big favor, hit that like button for me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button too. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.